Let's talk about angular components. On the screen here, I'm showing a web page that's made up of several angular components. If you're familiar with regular HTML, you know the body, but PRB root, that's not normal. Well, that's a component. It's coming from app component, which is a standard component in any Angular application. You may not have dot component on it, but there is an app that's the base component. In there, I have PRB roadblock header. That's the piece you see up here. And then PRB color palette. That's the content of the page. And then PRB roadblock footer. That's a real tiny thing down here you can barely see on the screen here. And then there's a closing tag and then the body closing tag. If you notice, it looks a lot like regular HTML. It's just that there's some user-defined tags in here. So let's discuss the header now. And the header has a div, and it's got PRB header class, CSS class, and here's another div and another div, and here's a span. And this is where the word programmer comes in. There's some other things going on in here, but then there's also a mega menu. If you go back and you look at the page here, here's the programmer, there's the word programmer, there's an icon, and there's roadblocks, another word. And then here's the mega menu. I'm not showing all that in my component here, but it's there in the real component. So it contains many other tags and components. A component can contain other components as well as any valid HTML tag. Think of a component as a user-defined HTML tag. That's really what it is. A component is a basic part of an Angular application. Notice something here, something that not everybody uses. There's a host directive here that you can tell your component, and this can be done in several places. It can be done in the CSS for that component. It can actually be done in the definition of the component, but in this case here, I'm saying display block. I'm making it behave like a regular div tag, or I can say display inline and make it work like a regular span. I think by default it's a block. Play around with it and find out. I hope this helps.